Okay, this is a quick walkthrough of the Pizza Luce problem. We're going to display a menu here. User will pick an integer, enter an integer for what they want to do, and then we'll display their order. It's a very simple, hopefully, approach. So we're going to go here in Apache NetBeans, do a new project. It should be set to ant Java application, and here we'll do a unit. Give it a name, whatever you want. Menu. So Pizza Luce is one of our favorite pizza places in town, so this is part of their menu. Here we want to display that. So display the following food menu. Ask the user what they'd like to order based on this number. So again, we're going to need some printouts here. So we're just going to, in our code, say system.out.print line. Now I'm going to need to do a bunch of printouts, so I'm just going to start with that and copy and paste that a bunch of times. Here. Okay. And then what I want to set out. Start with a welcome to Pizza Luce. I'm going to print out a blank line, and then I'm going to just print out, and I'm just going to grab this text here and paste it in here. Maybe I'll say menu up here. Okay, we have that one. We have the chicken parmesan. We have the pesto turkey. We have the veggie meatballs. No, that's the veggie part. Okay. And we have the baked potato pizza, everyone's favorite. Okay, so we've printed this out. We run this, it just prints it all out, hopefully, for us. Then we want them to ask the user what they want to order and read that in. So, what would you like to order? And we're going to read that in. We're going to need an integer because it'll be a number 1 to 5. Give it some name equals, and then we're going to read this in. To read something in, we need a scanner. So I'm going to go up at the top and enter a scanner. And again, I often just have other tabs open, and I'll just grab the scanner here, so I don't have to type that all in and remember what that is. When I paste it in, it'll automatically do the Java import up there for us. I'm going to clear out these things so we can see that a little better on the screen. Okay, so we have our input now. We can use our input dot next. I'm reading in an integer. Okay, so I've got my integer read in. Let's put my semicolon there so it's happy. Now, based on their order, we want to tell them what they ordered here. So I'm going to say, if they entered a 1, I'm going to say, okay, your chicken bowl will be right up. So I'm going to say if menu order number is equivalent to 1, do my double equals, and then I want to say system.out.println your, and then what did they order? I'm going to grab, oops. Will be ready soon. So that's it. They entered 1, and then I'm going to do is again and again for the other values here. So if they ordered a 2, I'm going to tell them their chicken parmesan will be ready. Now there will be better ways of doing this in the future when we can handle strings and do different comparisons, but we just want to practice displaying this menu like this here. Okay, but I'm going to actually put in an else here because only one of these will be available. And at the end, I want an else to say they didn't enter number 1 through 5. So I'm going to do it like this here. And so I can just copy this down here. Oops, from there to like there. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Those are your 5 menu items. And so if they did a 3, it's the pesto turkey we want to print out. If it's a 4, it's this veggie ball. And if it's 5, we get the baked potato pizza. Okay. What's right? Okay. So this is our general layout here. We can try this out. What would you like to order? I want to order a baked potato pizza, of course. And so your baked potato will be ready soon. Now, what happens if I don't enter one of those numbers? What if I enter in a 34 or something like that? It doesn't do anything. I'd like to just print out an error message. So I'm going to add an else here and do a printout here of an error message. Sorry. You must select something on the menu. Something like that. So now if we run this and I enter a large number, like a 9, it'll say, sorry, you must enter something on the menu. If we run this and we enter something like a 3, we can get the pesto turkey. So that's, again, all we want it to do is display this for this. Now, there are bonus idea is to use constants in the menu options. So we have these numbers here that we want. We can declare those for this. So in order to do constants, we go up here by the main and we'll do int and give it some name. So maybe we'll want to say and I'm going to put this all in caps because these are one chicken bowl. And I'm going to set that equal to 1. Since it's a constant, I'm going to put a final in front of it to say I'm not going to change this. And then I'm going to use that down here where the 1 is for this. I could also, if I wanted, I'm printing it out here, I could also put it in here if I want, like that, and see how that will print out. Yeah, that prints out fine. Some here. So that's option 1, and I could do this for the other ones. Final int option 2, and you could shorten these names a little bit. I'm just want to have them both the option number and kind of the name so I can associate them together here. So you can decide what you want to do with these names. So again, this would be option 2, and here we would display option 2, and then maybe this. So if we want to change the ordering or the number of the menus, maybe we could more easily. I don't know, this isn't a great reason to put in these menu items, but I just wanted to show you how that looked here. And again, you could do that for the other ones here. One other thing I wanted to show you is this switch statement. It's going to make a suggestion. So what is it suggesting here? Yeah. Here it's going to make this suggestion that this chain of ifs, if, else if, since this is a common structure, there's actually a statement, a switch statement in Java, which we'll be learning next week, then the next unit on that. So I can actually have it, and it will convert this all to this switch statement, switch, and then there's a case for each one here. for this. So we'll actually look at that week. So don't do that yet. We'll come in back next week and look at this for next week. Okay, that wraps this up.